What's up, everybody? It's Andrew, and I'm incredibly excited to bring you a full 16-step guide on setting up SaaS Mode within GoHighLevel. Becoming a SaaSpreneur is why HighLevel was created, and I'm incredibly excited to show you how you can set up SaaS Mode. Becoming a SaaSpreneur is what HighLevel is all about, so that's why I'm incredibly excited to bring you this 16-step guide on setting up from beginning to end SaaS Mode right within HighLevel. Let's dive right in. Now, a quick PSA, before we actually set up SaaS Mode, HighLevel does have 3 plans. You're either on the Starter, Unlimited, or SaaS Pro. This video will only apply to people on the SaaS Pro plan. This is the plan that you need in order to include everything that HighLevel has, as well as get access to SaaS Mode, which gives us the ability to automatically create sub-accounts with our own set markup, give us complete API access, and lots of other really neat features to help us run our SaaS business. So if you're not on the SaaS plan already, get started with your free trial. And if you are, let's dive right in onto setting up your SaaS company. Now, once you are logged into your HighLevel account, the first step that we're going to do is create our agency account. This is our agency sub account, which we're going to create funnels, do all of our marketing from, our automations. This is where we are going to actually be operating our agency. And it's going to be done under a sub account, not from the agency view. So if you haven't already, create your first sub account and make that your agency sub account. And then you can access it from the switcher on the left-hand side. Now that you've got your account created, that's step 1 done. And for the next 4 steps, we're going to be setting up this sub account. So if you already have an agency sub account and it's already set up, you can skip the next 4 steps. Step 2 is to activate our LC phone system, which we can do from settings. Then we can navigate to phone numbers. And here's where we can create our very first phone number for the account. As you can see, I've already got a couple of phone numbers for this account, but all you'll need to do is click add number on the right-hand side, click add a phone number, and go through the steps here, such as selecting which area code you'd like, purchasing the number, and then once you've purchased your number, you will want to get A2P verified. We have lots of videos and help docs on setting up your phone system, so feel free to refer to YouTube or any of the help docs on how to set up your LC phone system, as well as your A2P. This is just making sure that our number is verified so we can start using it. Now, once your screen looks a little bit like mine and you've got a number set up, that step 2 is done. Step 3 is going to be the beginning of white labeling the software. And we're going to start with our domain. So we'll do this back on the agency level. Then we'll navigate to settings, then company, and then we can navigate to white label. So for steps 3, 4, and 5, we're going to be adding our white label domain as well as our white labeled logo. And then we're going to set up our API domain. I'm going to walk you through all of that right now. First thing, our white label and API domain. These are going to be right here. These are where we can edit our 2 domains. Now, by default, this will be app.gohighlevel.com, but we want to change this to our own domain, which we've purchased already, in order to make this branded to our company. We can do this by clicking the edit icon or clicking the add button if you haven't done this already. Then you can type in your domain here and be sure to use a subdomain before. So add in a prefix like use, app, portal, something like that. Then you can click continue. It'll find your domain. And then all we need to do is add this CNAME record with the host and the required value to our domain within our domain settings. If you don't know how to do that, look up your domain provider, such as Squarespace or Google, plus how to edit DNS records, and you'll find out how to do this really easily. Then once you verify your records, you'll have your white label domain taken care of. Next, we're going to set up our API domain. This is going to be the same domain that we just used, but we're going to add a different prefix. As you can see here, we've got link, and that's going to be the best thing that you can use. Link, those are 2 of the most common ones, but realistically, it doesn't matter. But we would recommend you use one of those. Go through the same steps of adding them here, typing in your domain, then clicking continue, and then it'll find your domain, and you can add those records just like we just did with the other one. Next, step 5, we're going to add our white label logo. So as you can see here, we've got a little generic logo right here. All you need to do is upload your logo, make sure it is 350 by 180 pixels in order to make sure that the sizing is right. And then this logo will now show up in the top left-hand corner of all of your sub-accounts. Now we're going to navigate to the SaaS configurator. We can do this by clicking go back and then getting to our SaaS configurator on the left-hand side. We're going to do a couple of things here. For steps 6 and 7, what we're going to do is first connect our Stripe account. We can do this by first navigating to configure, and then we're going to add our sub-account down here at the bottom. Now, as we said, we already created that agency account, so we're going to go ahead and click add new, select the source sub account, which is the agency sub account. Again, do not use your client sub account. Now you can currently add as many sub accounts as you need under here, but for now we're just going to be messing with one. What we want to do is then switch to that sub account designated as being used for our agency. Once we're in the sub account, we're going to navigate to payments and then integrations on the very right hand side, or we can do this from settings integrations as well. And then we're going to integrate Stripe. Now, again, if you've done this already, then you can skip this step. If you haven't, what you need to do is integrate Stripe. This is the payment provider that's going to be working with SaaS Mode for now. And all you need to do is click connect, just like you can with any of these other ones. And then once it's connected, you'll be good to go, and we can navigate back to the agency level. Now we can mess with our plans and pricing. This is going to be step 7. Now you can do a lot of things here. For one, the HighLevel SaaS plan comes with 3 standard plans. We have standard, professional, and premium. This is the basic setup, so that way you can really be good to go without having to create your own. But this is where you can also edit features, titles, you can get links for sales, and everything like that. So let me walk you through a couple of these things. Let's say, for example, we're just going to be selling one plan, and we're going to edit this plan by clicking Edit Details. Now, here's where we can edit the plan name, so we can give it a new name. We can add a description here, which will only be visible to you. We can edit our pricing from this screen, in which we can set a monthly and annual price, and we can also add a user limit and a contact limit for this account. This is all pretty straightforward. If you set up, let's say, a user limit of 50 users, client that purchases this plan will only be allowed to use 50 users when logged into this account unless they upgrade to a new plan. So you can edit information like this. And then on our features page, this is where we can really fine tune exactly what's going to be included in each one of our plans. So if you take a look through here, you'll be able to see all of the main features that HighLevel has to offer, and you can select which ones you would like to include with the plans and which ones you would like to not include. For example, let's say we want to add on the social planner and invoicing to this plan. All we have to do is select them. And let's say we want to remove web chat and Google My Business call tracking. Just like that, we can click Save Changes, and now this plan will only include the selected features from this screen. On this screen, we can also add a snapshot by clicking Add Snapshot, and you can select a snapshot from your own snapshot, any imported snapshots, or ones you've purchased on the marketplace. And then we can also add a custom menu link on the right-hand side by clicking that link button and selecting which links we would like to include in the sub-account. For any of our plans, we can also add add-ons. So these are going to be additional products that will be included by default with the plan that we will be charged for. So for example, the Ad Manager, the Client Portal app, WhatsApp, Yext, and WordPress, all are paid features, and we can add them to this plan, and then we'll be charged for them since they are included with this SaaS product. Then we can configure our trial and credits. So we can select whether we want to use a trial period or not, and then designate exactly how many days we're going to be using it for. We can also add complimentary credits by checking this on and adding our credits here. And then on the last screen, we can designate our rebilling settings. Now there's a lot to go through here. We have lots of different features that we can rebill for, and basically each one works where we can turn on or off our markup, and then we can select our markup margin. And you'll see an entire chart for each one of these features at the bottom, which will show you how much the charge is, how much will be charged to the customer, and of course what your profit will be. Now when you're done with all of this, you can click Save Changes, and then you can go back to all of your plans, and you can do this for all of the plans that you're going to be using. Lastly, on this screen, we can add new plans by clicking Add Your Plan at the top right-hand side, and then selecting a location. This will just pull from Stripe plus whatever connected sub-accounts you have. So if this is our main sub-account, and then we click Proceed, our new plan will be created on that sub-account. Now also from the agency view, we can get links to sell these products without a funnel, without any additional. Now additionally on this page, as you can see, we can get sale links to these plans by just clicking Copy Sale Link, and it'll copy a Stripe link, which when we open this, it'll navigate to a purchase page for that product that we just created within our SaaS configurator. This can be really helpful if you're trying to sell these SaaS plans and you don't already have a website or funnel set up. You can get them set up right from here, and you can sell from these links, and they'll be linked with your GoHighLevel. Now, feel free to mess around with a few other settings on the SaaS configurator. For example, under advanced settings, we have welcome emails, categories, subscription settings. We have security settings that we can turn on, like pausing new sub-accounts, two-factor authentications, and then we can view any approval requests. And we can do a lot more from this screen, especially with our plans and pricing. Now for setting up your SaaS plan, now that's going to cover part 1 of this video, and now we're going to be moving into part 2, which is actually utilizing your SaaS plan. By now we have our agency sub-account created, with our Stripe integrated, and our SaaS plans configured, so we can begin selling our SaaS plans as is right now. So at this point, we're going to move into section 2 of the video, in which we're going to talk about selling the SaaS plans and how to use your agency sub-account to the best of your ability with all of the tools that HighLevel has to offer. Now we just finished step 7 of configuring our SaaS plans, and now step 8, we're going to be configuring our business account. So the first thing that you want to do is go to settings, fill in all of your business profile information like your logos, business names, emails, phone numbers, and information like that. Now for step 9 and 10, we're going to connect our domain and get a number purchased. If you haven't connected a domain already, we can scroll down from settings, go to domains, and we can add our domains here. This is a really simple process, just like adding that white label domain that we already did for the agency. We can do the same thing here by simply clicking add domain, inputting our domain, and then going through the steps to add the DNS records like we did before. Once you've got your domain, now earlier in the video, we also already purchased a phone number, so that's going to cover step 10. For step 11, we would recommend connecting a calendar, which you can do from calendar settings right here, go to connections from connected calendars by either clicking add new or just confirming that you've already got a couple connected. This is going to help you create booking links and help you sell your SaaS plans in the future. But of course, this is just optional. For step 12, we can confirm that our Stripe is already connected by navigating to integrations and then seeing our Stripe connection on the right-hand side. So we should be good to go from here. And now we're going to talk about websites, funnels, and how to get all of that set up and import your products that we already created that were in Stripe. Now to import those SaaS plans that we already created, we're going to navigate to payments, then over to products on the right-hand side. And then to import those SaaS plans, we can click import from Stripe. Then we can search up our SaaS price, so we can look up that plan. And if you have trouble finding it, just match the price code from Stripe to the one you find here. Then we can import the product here. Now when your products are imported, you'll have to designate them as a SaaS plan. Now we can do this with our existing products as well as new products. To do this with any new products, when you simply create a product at the right-hand side, then all you need to do is toggle on use as SaaS product. If you already created your products and designated all the features within the SaaS configurator, all you need to do is confirm that this is turned on and click save, and you'll be good to go. Now, when you've configured your product as a SaaS product, we have lots of options that we can do on this page when we're editing this product, specifically under SaaS. This is where we can edit all that information that we already did on the SaaS level. So things like the usage limits, the features, the complimentary credits, and the rebilling, we can edit all of that right from here. So if we want to create products for a specific sub-account, we can create the products here rather than having to create them on the agency level first. Regardless of the case, we need to make sure that our SaaS product is on our agency account so we can use it within a website or funnel, which is what I'm about to show you how to do. Now, before we get into selling your SaaS plan, let's do a quick recap. We've already connected our Stripe so that way our agency can collect payments from our customers. We've already created an agency sub-account where we can manage all of our business operations. And we've already included all of our information like our phone number, our business details, and stuff like that. We've also already added in our products to the agency sub-account, which we need to do if we want to sell them through any products within the agency sub-account. For example, if we're a business that wants to have a website or funnel that's selling this SaaS product, that website or funnel is going to be hosted on our agency sub-account. And then if we're going to be selling a product through that funnel, well, that product needs to be added on the sub-account. That's why we just imported it from Stripe or created a new product in order to sell as a SaaS plan. Keep in mind, there's a lot of customization that can go into this when it comes to adding in features, adding in descriptions, titles, images, and stuff like that. So after you watch this video, be sure to go back and edit all of your plans, make them look nice and pretty, and get ready to sell these on your sub-account. Now that we've covered all that, I'm going to show you how to create a website or funnel and sell your SaaS plan through that website or funnel. This is part of step 14, so don't worry, we're getting close. We're going to do this by navigating to sites, and then we can create either a website or a funnel. For this case, we're going to create a funnel, and we're going to create one just from a template. Now here we can select our SaaS sales funnel. We can use any of these funnels. This one's one that's just designed for selling SaaS products. And then we can click continue. Keep in mind, we can also do this with a blank template or on a website or anything that we really need. All right, so here's our SaaS sales funnel. We're going to go ahead and edit this funnel by clicking on the title. And then this one's real basic. We've got a homepage and a thank you page. And when you're just starting out, this is how I would recommend you go about doing this. Now, before we edit this, let's go ahead and preview this to see how our funnels and websites work and what exactly this is going to look like whenever we're actually adding our SaaS products. As we can see on this funnel, which goes to a two-step order form within the pop-up window. But as this funnel is set up right now, if we went to step 2, obviously there's no products actually connected to this funnel, but this is where we're going to be adding our products in order to sell our SaaS products on this screen. To fix this, we can navigate back to our funnel. And then all we need to do is on the page in which we're selling our SaaS products, we're going to navigate to products on the right-hand side. Once we click this, we can click add product, then select our product from the list and make sure you select the product that is created as a SaaS plan. Here we've got our little example SaaS product that we already created. We can select a price being monthly. Keep in mind, this is just going to be the default price in which it selects. We can give our product a name and then we can save right here. Perfect. Just like that, back on our product screen, we can see our product is here. It's recurring. We've got the amount. This is our SaaS product that we're going to be selling on our website. This is a really exciting step. Now, thanks to HighLevel's dynamic product system within the funnels, if we go back and preview this funnel page, then we can go through the checkout just like we did before. And then on our checkout page, bam, right there is our SaaS product. We've got a free trial, so the price is set to 0. And bam, just like that, there is our SaaS product completely for free. That is for our free trial. If you remember, people can purchase, complete this order, and then as soon as they check out, their sub account will be automatically created thanks to SaaS Mode. That's the last of step 14, which is setting up our website and funnel to sell our SaaS products. Lastly, back within our funnel settings, we want to go ahead and set this live so we can navigate to settings of this funnel or website specifically, and then select our domain that we already connected before right here. And then once we do that, we can go ahead and click save. Now our funnel is live on domain, our Stripe is connected so we can collect payments, and our SaaS product is added so we can sell our product online through our website or funnel. And that is just about it. The only other thing that we would recommend is creating workflows and notifications, which is kind of step 15 and 16 of this guide. In order to create a simple notification workflow that's going to notify you whenever somebody makes a purchase of this product, we can create a workflow from the automation screen. We can go ahead and start from scratch. And all we have to do is use our order form submission trigger right here. So if we just look up order form submission, add a filter, select the filter as in funnel/website, and then select that SaaS sales website. Then we can also add another filter for the page is, and we can say home. So we've got a order form submission on the home page, which is where our SaaS product is hosted. We can save that trigger and then add as many automations or notifications as we would like. A great business use case is adding a notification to send out to your team to let your salespeople know that they need to reach out to the customer and thank them for purchasing the product. Maybe you can create notifications that come to yourself, and of course, add follow-up and email flows in order to reach out to your customer after they've purchased your SaaS product. You can do all of that on this screen, and whenever you're done, just publish it and then click save. Now you might be wondering how people actually get their login info, or how the system actually creates a sub account automatically, or if it even notifies them whenever they've made a purchase that they have an account to log into. Don't worry, all of that will be set up automatically thanks to GoHighLevel and SaaS Mode. That's one of the biggest benefits of SaaS Mode, is because we can create our sub accounts automatically. They get sent all their information that they need in order to get onboarded. And then once they're logged into their account, you can take them from there and let them use your new SaaS product. I'm sure you have tons more questions about SaaS Mode, so feel free to either leave a comment on this video or refer to the help talk. There's lots of helpful resources out there for using SaaS Mode within HighLevel. But all in all, it's one of the most powerful products that HighLevel has, and I'm pumped to see you be able to use it in order to start and grow your own SaaS company. So this has been a comprehensive guide on setting up SaaS Mode right within GoHighLevel. My name is Andrew. I appreciate you watching the entirety of this video. And as always, thank you so much for watching.